Hello, my Livy loves. Welcome back to a new pick a card reading. Today, I am so excited to do this reading because it's going to be all about your current or your future love. So if you are already in a connection, this is from the perspective of the divine feminine towards the divine masculine energy. So if you're already in a connection, we're going to get you some clarity and details on maybe aspects of your person that you need to know more about. Maybe there are things about their personality, about who they are, what really kind of makes them tick. You know, we're going to get you more information so you can know your person and, you know, work with them as you move forward in this connection in a much more empowered way. Now, we're also going to go in deep into, you know, your future love. For those of you who are looking to attract and invite new love into your life, we're going to go in deep on who is this person. How will you know that it's them? What are their personality traits, right? So we're going to really get in deep in all of these readings, and that's why I'm so excited about this. And the way I've set it up is by pulling the King cards from this deck for you to choose from. So we have the King of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords, and the King of Wands. Now, this is the interesting part in how you can choose which pile is right for you. So say you are already in a connection, you have already met your person. You can choose by their sign. So say your person is a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, then you would choose the King of Cups. If your person is an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn, you would choose the King of Pentacles. If your person is an air sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, you would choose the King of Swords. And if your person is a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you would choose King of Wands. Now, if you are looking to attract love, then I suggest you see which of these you feel most intuitively attracted to, or say you already know that, you know, you do really well. You're very compatible with, you know, whatever sign that you think is good for you. Like say you are very compatible with fire signs, then you would choose a King of Wands and see what kind of fire sign may be coming towards you in the future. You know, if you know that you're very compatible with a water sign, then you could choose the King of Cups. Now, if you don't know that and you're just adventurous and you're totally open to any kind of amazing connection that is coming your way, then I suggest you choose all of them. And that might be a really fun adventure as well, and see what comes up for you in all of them. But either way, there is no right or wrong answer here. This is going to be super fun. I hope that you get a lot out of this. I'm very excited to do this. And let's get closer in on each of these so you can pick what you feel most intuitively guided to. Now, before I get into that, if you're new to this channel, I just want to give you a big warm virtual hug. I'm so happy that you're here. Make sure that you do join this incredible family by clicking that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. If you love this video, also please do make sure to give it a thumbs up and a like. It really helps the channel and it means so much to me. Also, make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my future readings. Now, of course, this is a general reading. Not everything may resonate. Just take what does for you and leave the rest. If you'd like to have more guidance on your specific journey, you can have a personal reading with me. The link to that is in the box below. And you know what? I actually have been getting a lot of requests to add a personal reading about your future love, right? Because all of my readings in my reading menu right now are about existing relationships. So I'm going to be doing that very, very soon. I'm going to be adding a reading for those of you who are looking for or want to attract new love into your life. So this reading will be about who is coming towards you soon. Okay, so just stay tuned for that. But if you know that you want that reading like sooner rather than later, then you can always email me. My email is in the description box below. All of the links are there. All right, let's dive right into this. Your first group number 1 here is the King of Cups. Group number 2 here is the King of Pentacles. Group number 3 here is the King of Swords. Group number 4 here is the King of Wands. All right, go ahead and make your selection, and we will start with group number 1. My beautiful group 1 who chose the King of Cups, here is your reading all about your current or future love. Let's see what we have here. Oh, this is amazing. And I have this one this is very, very special. I'm so excited to share this aspect of your person with you. This is telling us what your future or current love's animal totem, animal spirit is, to give you even more insight on who they are. So we're going to be getting to that in just a moment. So just starting out here, this is so lovely. Okay, so your person, whether it is your current person or whether you have yet to meet them, it really doesn't matter. It's the same energy here. Either this person is already in your life or they are coming into your life soon as you are ready for them, as soon as you have created a space for them. So what I'm feeling so far is wonderful energy here from your person. So I feel like your person is truly somebody who has gone through a lot of different life experiences. Okay, this is not somebody who's been sitting on their butt for a long time. Not at all. I'm feeling a really playful, fun, adventurous energy from your person. This is somebody who is very much an action taker. They are very proactive. They are very enthusiastic about life. I'm getting a really beautiful energy from your person that they have never been the person to take the back seat in life. They have always been very, very open to new experiences. They've always sought out new experiences. They have a very beautiful, innocent, and enthusiastic energy. And I love this. I mean, I feel like that's one of the most, at least for me personally, one of the most desirable things a human being can have is that no matter how old you get, no matter how many experiences you've had, no matter how much crap you've dealt with in life, you haven't lost that sense of childlike innocence or enthusiasm. Like there's, and you're very committed to keeping that. It's like no matter how things go wrong, no matter what happens in your life, you have decided to commit to keeping yourself in a good, positive place. You've decided to commit to the idea that every experience only increases my level of wisdom. And this is what I love about your current person or your future person here. They are quite wise. They have really used their experiences to learn lessons about life and about themselves. And so they are, like I said, very, very enthusiastic about life. They really enjoy life. They're really excited about life. They've had a lot of different experiences because this is definitely a go-getter energy I'm getting here. This person has been very much aware of being the captain of their ship, and that's how they operate. So the only little bit of downside that I can see from that is that they can be a little bit controlling, but I don't think they mean to be controlling in a way, in a sense of like wanting to dominate you or dominate anybody else, or from any kind of negative perspective. It's more like because they've had a lot of experience, because they've done a lot of things in life, they have a self-confidence where sometimes they feel like they are right. They want to kind of control their environment to a certain extent because they feel like they know what works for them and what doesn't work for them. But sometimes it can come off as them being a little bit more controlling or wanting things a certain or specific way. So I feel like that's something that you may have to kind of adjust too, you know. I do feel that that's one of the things that they do need to surrender, because we're getting this surrender, the idea that you can fix somebody. So I feel like, again, your person, because they've been so ambitious, such a go-getter, very adventurous, very open to new experiences, new ideas. I feel for many of them, they've also lived in various different places. That's a possibility. That may not be for everybody, but I do feel that for many of you, your person will be somebody who has not really grown up in one place or stayed long in one place. I'm getting energy like either they were from some sort of a military family where their parents had to move around a lot. Or they were from some family where their parents' work or career made them move around a lot. And so this person had to develop the ability to adjust quickly to new people and new circumstances. And so that's why they're coming through as very playful. I feel like they used their sense of humor, their sense of charisma to make friends and to kind of blend in, or like, you know, fit into different places growing up as they were experiencing these different places. They were kind of forced to be more playful. But I feel like there's a bit of a sadness underneath that as well, because I feel like those times were trying for your person. But they tried to make the best of them. They really did try to learn good lessons from it, and they tried to build up their own self-confidence and that enthusiastic, playful energy from the fact that they may have not been able to stay in one place for that long growing up. So there were definite challenges that they had to overcome to achieve that kind of this level of knowing themselves. And so I do feel that that's why they tend to sometimes want people to behave in certain ways, or they want certain situations to play out the way they want them to make them a bit more comfortable, because they feel like, you know, sometimes they come into situations that do throw them off a bit. So that's why we're getting a little bit of that. I'd like to control my environment a little bit more. And that's why we're getting this. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or own healing. So this is why I feel like your person, one of the things that you may notice about them is that they wish that they could sometimes change people or fix people. And even though they know deep down inside that it's not possible, or it's not a good thing to want, like you kind of have to accept people as they are, because they're not going to change for you. This is still something your person may struggle with a little bit. So you may even see that in your relationship. They may want you to change or shift things in yourself. But I feel like, again, it's like they want it, but then they end up regretting it, because they know that it's not going to really help them. It's not going to further their cause. But it's kind of one of those things that they can't resist. They still have this tendency of like, oh, why can't you change to suit me? Or why can't this relationship or this situation be a bit different because it would suit me better, because I know better, right? Like I've experienced so much. I've gained so much wisdom. I know what I'm doing. So there's a little bit of this energy that they do need to let go of like fixing people or fixing situations. But look at this beautiful animal totem for your person. It's the unicorn. This is gorgeous, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. So this is why I'm saying this is a person who is quite ambitious. They do believe in these infinite possibilities, and that is why their spirit animal is the unicorn. So another way in which, if you are looking for this person, another way in which you will recognize them is that they will be quite ambitious. They will believe that, you know, the world is a place of infinite possibilities, and the world is their playground, and, you know, they're out there to manifest, to make things happen. So this is very much somebody who is very in tune with their emotions and very in tune with their goals because of that. Like they know what makes them happy. They know what will make them feel fulfilled. They have a lot of clarity on those things. That's why actually I'm not surprised that this person came up under that King of Cups energy, because I do feel that this person is very aware of what works for them and what doesn't work for them. So you will know them through their clarity. Okay, so if this is somebody you haven't met yet, if this is somebody you already know and are connected to, I feel like this is what you do need to know about them to understand them at a much deeper level. As in, you know, you may or may not know this about them quite yet. You may or may not know these things about them quite yet. But I feel like if you want to better understand your person, and you might want to better understand why they behave the way they behave, why they do the things they do, right? This is the reason. Okay, this is somebody who is quite ambitious. This is somebody who is clear, emotionally clear. They're in tune with their emotions to the extent that they know what makes them happy, what doesn't make them happy. They know which path they want to go on. They know what's going to bring them fulfillment and contentment, and that's what they pursue. So this is a good thing. So let's go deeper. What else do we need to know, Spirit? All about your current or future love. What else do we know about them? Beautiful. 10 of Pentacles. Love it. Knight of Swords. Wow. Judgment. 3 of Swords. Wow. All right. So this person has definitely had disappointments in their life. So this is another reason why we're getting the Wisdom card. Okay. So your person, this is beautiful energy, actually. What they have realized is that oftentimes they've been a bit rash with this Knight of Swords energy. Okay, so this is somebody who, like I said, this is a confirmation. So thank you, Spirit. This is a definite confirmation that your person is somebody who is definitely a mover and a shaker, right? Like they're out there going after their dreams, and this is a very fast moving energy. So you may have noticed, if you already know this person, you may have noticed that they have like 1,000,001 things going on all at once, right? And somehow they manage to multitask all of it, right? And you may have even noticed that you're like, dude, how does this person do this? Oh my God, you've taken on so many different things. How do you even have time for a relationship with me? Like you have like so many things going on, but yet somehow that's kind of who they are. They need to have that in order to feel like they're doing something in life. Like they have that, like I said, very fast moving, very playful and enthusiastic energy. They love being active. They love being busy. This is not somebody who is a couch potato. Okay, this is not somebody who likes to sit on the couch and binge watch things. The energy I'm getting is that they will do that only when they are completely spent, like when they are so tired from all these different things that they're working on with this Knight of Swords. When they become like really like, all right, I think I've been burning the candle at both ends for a little too long. It's time for me to relax. This is when they'll want to sit next to you, put on a nice whatever show and binge watch with you, eat like, fattening foods and have a good time, turn on that fireplace, put on, get under a cozy blanket and then just chillax with you, because that's how they'll finally be able to unwind after all of the busyness of everything that they need to handle. So this will be like, those are the moments where when they come along, you will really enjoy them, because they may not be that common. Because I feel like instead of those moments, this person, while they are full of energy and active, they'll want to just constantly do fun things with you. This is somebody who, when the weekend comes, when the time off comes and the time to spend with you, they want to get out and be active. They want to just do activities with you. They want to hang out with you. They're not a homebody, not somebody who likes to sit at home unless they're like truly tired. Okay. So they're going to be like, let's do this and let's do that and let's go here and let's go there, and it's going to be really fun, really exciting. This is a very fun energy here. And like I said, if you're looking for the let's, get under a cozy blanket and let's binge watch something, then you're going to have to tire them out. Almost like the way you would tire out the kids, like, put them in activities all day long, so in the evening they're so tired they go to bed early and you can relax. It's kind of like that, like, except you want to relax with them, so you'll have to tire them out because they have a lot of energy. But the beautiful thing here is that, it's like they realize that, life has had its ups and downs. They've had a lot of disappointments and a lot of heartbreak in their life. But you know what? Again, they have learned to take those lessons in stride. And that's what I love about their energy. They have literally taken this Three of Swords and created it into wisdom. Okay, lessons learned. I'm not going to dwell on the past. This is somebody who doesn't dwell on the past, even though they have maybe had some very difficult things in their past, but they believe in moving forward. This is somebody who is not going to be bitter about the past. This is not somebody who's holding grudges against people from the past. This is somebody who wants to keep moving forward. And look at this beautiful energy here with Judgment and Ten of Pentacles. It's like they're always looking for renewal. They're always looking for the next step, the next level of their understanding, of their experience. So again, this is a fantastic person. This is a fantastic energy. And like I said, if you're already in a connection with this person, this is going to be a fun ride, and it is not going to be just casual, because this Ten of Pentacles tells us that your person right now is also very much wanting to settle down. Okay, they, it may seem like they're a rebel, they're very adventurous, they're very fun loving. It may seem like they're here one day and gone another, like as in like very like, active, like always doing things. They may even come off as, because of this playful energy, they may even come off as a bit casual, but you know what? Deep down inside, they're not. They are looking for their life partner. They're looking to build a home, a family, a life, and they're serious about it. So if you're already connected to this person, you may not have seen this side of them quite yet, because I feel like they will reveal it when they decide that you are the one. Okay, when they are convinced that you are absolutely the one, that's when they'll reveal this side of themselves, this side of themselves that says, it's time for me to settle down. I want the stability of a beautiful family. I want to leave a legacy. Heck, I want the dog and cat too. I want it all. This is what is brewing beneath the surface within them. If you have, again, this is your future love, you haven't met them yet, this is how you'll know it's them. You'll see them as this very exciting person, but underneath that, they have a solid foundation, and they're very clear on the fact that they're looking for a life partner, but it may not be evident right in the beginning, because see, with this Judgment card, there is something here about them wanting to constantly up-level their life, to constantly feel like they are on the precipice of the next level of where they need to be. But I do get a very strong feeling, though, that the next level of where they wish to be is this Ten of Pentacles. Okay, it's like they have done a lot of traveling, they've done a lot of adventurous things, they've had a lot of experiences. Now they're looking for, okay, where is my forever person? Where is my now, where can I put down roots? Okay, this is what I truly want. I'm ready to put down some roots and have a great time in this next phase of life. Yeah. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Okay, so see, I'm also feeling here that, again, if this is somebody you're already with, I feel like they have definitely had something in the past. That's why I'm telling you, with this Three of Swords, I feel like they have had some difficult karmic partners in the past. So if you already know this person, you may already know that they may have had some sort of bad endings. They may be divorced, or they may have had serious relationships that ended really badly. But again, I feel like they have realized that they chose the wrong person. So again, they don't want to dwell on the past. They feel like they've learned the lessons and grown very wise from the wrong people that they may have chosen to be with in the past. So they've really grown from this experience, right? And so I feel like what that did was that it put them into a bit of a split energy for some time when it came to romance. So if you have, again, if you are connected with them already or you have not met them yet, another way you'll know it's them is that you will know that there was a lag period. There was a time period where they took some time off between their last relationship and in meeting you. As in, this is not somebody who is desperately running to the next relationship when this other one did not work out. So you will know that, you know what, they may have taken like a good 6 months to a year or more off, and they were just kind of on their own adventure, and they were learning the lessons. They were gaining their strength and their wisdom. And so they may have had a split energy towards romance for a while, you know, a while. So you may see that this person has been kind of off the dating or the relationship market for a while. They've been working on themselves. They've been just, you know, enjoying the company of family and friends, and they've been at peace with that. So that's another way that you are going to know who they are, is that they're going to come back into an energy of romance and deep connection, because this is what they're truly looking for now. They're not looking for this kind of karmic, superficial, you know, kind of, you know, here today, gone tomorrow relationship. Now they are ready for something deeper. Now, if you know that you are on a twin flame journey, this is a confirmation that yes, it is true. If this is somebody you already know and are connected to, I feel like Spirit is saying there is a very deep spiritual bond and spiritual connection here between the two of you. And there is a lot of romance, okay? Your person is ready. So if you know, are looking to call in this person, this is how you will know. You will know that they have taken a break, but now they are so open. Their heart is open. They are prepared for romance. They're prepared for this deeper relationship, this deep connection. This is what they truly, truly want. And they're seeing that there are infinite possibilities here between the two of you that are going to be really, really powerful in bringing the two of you together. Wow, I love this reading. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these oracle decks that I have created for you, all of the links are in the box below. Please do give this video a like. It's free and it means so much to me. And of course, if you feel called to, please do subscribe as well. I love you so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you all on the next video. My beautiful group 2 that chose the King of Pentacles, let's find all about your current or future love. So I've also included here your person's spirit animal. I think that is going to be lovely to know. It's going to give us greater insight on the deeper aspects of your person. So we're going to get to that in just a moment here. But what I'm feeling right away is that your person is currently or is going to be very, very captivated by your beauty, both your beauty on the inside as well as your beauty on the outside. And I feel like this is kind of like what their soul is thirsting for. That is the energy that I'm getting. Because I feel like this is a person who feels like they are never seen or appreciated. I feel like there's a very interesting energy coming through from your person here. It's like this is somebody who is a really wonderful person. They're very solid. They're very grounded. They're very stable. But what I'm feeling is that it's almost like they feel that people don't appreciate or honor anymore what they have to give to the world, or what they have to give, not to the world, I'm sorry, not to the world, but what they have to give in romantic relationships. Because I'm feeling when it comes to the world, I feel like they've done very, very well. I feel like they've taken their sense of stability and consistency and commitment that they feel in their heart, and who they feel that they really are inside. It's like part of their core identity. I feel like they've used those qualities to be successful in life. Okay, so when it comes to how they are in the world, your person, your current or future person, from the outside, they look very, very successful. Okay, so if you're already in a connection with them, you may love this aspect of them. Like you may see that, you know, they are either doing really well in their career, they've kind of gone up the ladder, like they may have, you know, really worked hard to achieve certain things in their career, or whether they have a business or a job. But I feel like they've literally gone from like promotion to promotion, some of them, like, and that's really helped them to build a lot of self-confidence in themselves and in their abilities in life. And I feel like but as a result of that, they are also very attached to results. So what happens is that they become very committed to certain goals and outcomes that they have, but they are a bit attached to them. So if things don't work out that way, you will see that your person has sometimes a hard time letting go of that attachment to the certain outcomes that they are looking for. But you know, that's all right. I mean, we're all human. We all, you know, no matter how much we may want to say, oh, I'm working on myself and I am totally detached, like, you know, that's always a work in progress, right? So, you know, we're all attached to results in one way or the other. That's part of not being a robot, right? So I feel like your person, there is a definite kind of discrepancy between the results that they feel that they have achieved in the outside world, like I said, in their career or business or in their job, where I feel like they're quite successful. But they feel almost like a disconnect between why is it that they achieve these results in the outside world, but why do they not achieve the results that they want in love? Okay, so that is something that is painful to your person deep down inside. So if you already know this person or you're already connected to them, that may be something that you don't know deeply about yet. They may have talked to you about it. They may have, or in some indirect ways, you may have seen that they have some sort of issue about deserving love. You know, their past experiences may have led them into this kind of almost like, I'm so successful in the world, but not successful when it comes to love. So does that mean that I don't deserve love? You know, does that mean that I'm not worthy of love in some way? Is there something wrong with me? Why don't people appreciate the qualities that I have? So there's definitely something about this person. I feel like they're a bit of an older soul. But in a really good way. But because they're an older soul, what I mean by that is that they feel that they have more traditional values, like they value honor, truth, saying that you're going to do something and actually doing it, you know, consistency, stability. And so I feel like it's almost like I'm getting this energy that they feel like people find that boring nowadays. Like they feel like they have these more old world kind of values. Like I don't see them as old world. Like I would love those kind of values in a divine masculine, you know, like I think that is a wonderful thing to have. But I feel like this masculine feels that the modern world doesn't really care for those values as much anymore, right? And so that's why they feel that also they haven't been successful in love. They almost feel like people see them as kind of boring or too stable or too like there's no sense of fun. But I feel like this person is fun. It's just the way that they have fun, the way that they enjoy it may not be as like exciting as what some people consider fun. So there's like a definite issue about how to define what it is that you really want, and having more self-confidence in not, you're not actually boring. Okay, that there are people out there who will absolutely love and appreciate your sense of duty, your sense of honor, your sense of integrity, your sense of having a strong foundation, your sense of really caring about your word and keeping your word. Although they may not seem like the most exciting qualities to other people, I feel like your person's challenge is in understanding that you will appreciate that. You do appreciate that. That's one of the reasons why you love them, or you fell in love with them if you're already connected to this person. If this is your future love, you will know that this is them because you will see these qualities in them right away. They'll be very consistent. They will, you know, behave with you in an honorable way. They will tell you how beautiful you are. They will not be shy about saying, wow, you are gorgeous inside and out. They will not play games with you. They will not make you feel like they're not interested when they are. Like, they'll make their interest in you very, very clear. This is not somebody who plays games. This is somebody who is going to be direct with you. And I'm feeling that they may even be direct in a way that you're not used to. So initially you might even be a little bit thrown off your balance with their directness. You might be like, oh my God, I'm not used to somebody being so clear and so direct. You know, wow, how do I deal with this? You know, like, so there may be an adjustment period that you go through with this person because they are so, sometimes a little bit even blunt. And I don't mean blunt in a bad way, but again, you might not be used to how direct this person is. They may very quickly explain to you exactly who they are, what they want, and what they're looking for. And you know, they may even talk to you a little bit about the fact that they've, you know, they have these kind of values, and it's important to them to be with somebody who appreciates those values, and that, you know, they feel that that it's been rare for them to find somebody like you. So if you're already in a connection with this person, it's important to know this about your person. I think that they would very much appreciate it if you acknowledge to them that you understand that they have these very strong beliefs about who they are, and that, you know, they can be a little bit traditional, but it's a win-win, because in the ways in which they're traditional are in the ways in which they will take care of you. Okay, this is not somebody who is going to run off or dump you at the first hint of trouble. Like, oh yeah, I didn't sign up for this. Like, I just want fun, happy. If something goes wrong, I'm out. They're not like this. They will stand by you. This is the energy of somebody who will stand by you through the good and through the bad. But they would definitely appreciate your acknowledgement and your appreciation of those qualities that they have, because they feel they feel underappreciated, not by you, but by people that they have dealt with in the past. So I feel like if you were to appreciate this about them, it would be like a breath of fresh air for them. It would be truly and deeply appreciated in return. Like, they would really, really love it, and they will love you all the more. So here is their spirit animal, goose, inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the why. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. So see, it makes sense to me that this person's spirit animal is the goose, because to me, this inner knowing is about your person's stability, about the fact that they really do know themselves, and they're not going to compromise on their values. They're not going to compromise on what they have to offer just because they feel that the modern world doesn't really value what they are offering. It's not going to change their mind, but it has made them question about, you know, whether they will find the love that they deserve, whether they, you know, like, again, whether they, you know, are lovable, whether they are attractive to other people, right? It has kind of, you know, dented their armor a little bit, but they're still trying to hold on to that inner knowing. And another way that you will know them, if you haven't met them yet, is that they will have a group of good and loyal friends, okay? Because this person is very, very loyal. Again, I feel like their energy is very much in alignment with King of Pentacles, because because the King of Pentacles is a very loyal person. They are a loyal friend, and because of that, they also have loyal friends around them. Very grounded energy, also in alignment with a King of Pentacles, because this is about, you know, being really, really honorable, stable, caring about others, being grounded, right? So what more does Spirit want us to know? All about your current or future love. What else does Spirit want us to know? Beautiful. 10 of Cups. Love it. Wow. Oh my gosh. Major shifts going on here, guys. Your person is going through some major things here, and this is actually a good thing. There's a lot of energy flowing through here with all of these major arcana. So we have 10 of Cups. Beautiful. We have the Hermit. We have the Hierophant. And we have Death. Okay, so this is really, really strong energy. And what I love about this is that it tells me that your person has definitely been taking their time on this journey, okay? There have been certain things that have ended in the past for them. They've had certain experiences in the past that really did make them question some things about themselves. That's why I feel like this death very much has to do with the you deserve love energy. So there's definitely been some sort of things that have ended with this person. For some of you, they may have been maybe more recently either divorced or have broken up with somebody a little bit more recently. But I'm getting the energy that even if the breakup or the end of the relationship or marriage was more recent, I feel like it was a long time coming. Like, you know how like it had kind of ended a long time ago, but it just kind of, you know, needed to be closed out, and it took its time to close it out. Because I do feel with this Hierophant and this Death, for some of you, your person may have been married and divorced. Could have been in the last year or 2 years. But again, I feel like it was a long time coming. It was over a long time ago, but they needed to go through the process of really closing it out. And so they've learned a lot from that. And it doesn't have to be a marriage. It could have just been a very committed relationship, but they've learned a lot from that about what it is that they truly want. Okay, so I feel like with this Hierophant, to me, it also does represent the fact that your person still believes in marriage. I feel like even if their past relationship or their past marriage ended, there's something within them that still likes the structure of marriage, that still likes the commitment of what marriage means. That is why I feel like this Death also represents a new beginning for your person, is that they're looking for a transformation. You know, they're looking for a new way of being, and they're looking for deep emotional connection here. Because I feel like in whatever ended for them before, the reason it ended is because there was no deep emotional connection there. There was no deep spiritual connection there, because I do feel that your person is a very spiritual person. And this may not be something that they've come to recently. This may not be something that they had before, but have come to recently, because I feel like whatever ended before for your person, they found their divinity, they found their connection with source through that ending, as in that ending was profoundly a spiritual experience for them. It opened up their eyes to their connection to source. It opened up their eyes to something greater than themselves. So that ending was very necessary for your person. That ending was a very deeply teaching experience for them. They learned a lot about themselves and about others, and a lot about what they wish or want a relationship to truly be. And this is a wonderful thing, because as you are meeting them, if you haven't met them yet, you are going to be meeting them at the exact right time, because they've learned these lessons and they've realized that what they truly want now with this 10 of Cups is that deep, meaningful connection, because they may have spent some time with this Hermit's energy on their own, really going in deep, looking for answers, looking for wisdom, looking for guidance. They may have really taken some time to be by themselves in solitude. But to me, this also represents them looking for the right knowledge, right? With this light, it's like they're looking to cast a light into the darkness. Whatever made them feel dark, whatever brought darkness into their life, your person really did their best to bring light to that situation, to really learn the deep lessons and to move forward spiritually. So this is why I feel like, again, if you are already with them, then you probably already know that they've come off of this relationship or marriage, right? And you may see these changes within them. You may see them, you may see the lessons that they have learned. But I feel like you want to be able to understand how that shift really made them step into a better place so that they can be a better partner to you now. If there is a lingering energy here from a third party, like if their spouse or ex-girlfriend or ex-whatever, ex-partner is still lingering around, I feel like, you know, it will require a little bit of understanding and patience, because like I said, there was some sort of a slow death that happened here. And so there may be still some sort of a lingering energy there, but I am feeling that it's on its way out. It's not going to linger for long. For those of you who have not met this person yet, this is how you will know them. They may tell you that they've, learned a lot from a previous breakup or a divorce. It has really changed and shifted them in many ways. They may, really share those experiences with you, but you will also know whether this person is a future love or your current love. You will also become clear. They will also make it clear to you that they still believe in commitment. They still believe in marriage or a really solid, real commitment between two people. There's something about the structure of that. Again, old world values, like we talked about before, right? The tradition of it, the structure of it, the sense of it has its own set of rules. It has its own sense of honor and tradition. This is something your person still believes in. And so they will, as you get closer, this is something that they want. But they want it to be, if they're going to make that commitment, if they're going to make you this offer, they want a deep spiritual connection. This is what's going to be the key for them. This is what is going to determine whether they offer you that commitment or not in the future. So keep that in mind. That is really, really important. So let's see what else. All about your current or future love. What else do we need to know here, Spirit? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this makes a lot of sense too. Yeah. So this is beautiful. So your person right now, you guys are definitely, look at this, you are mirroring each other. So either you are, in the same phase in life right now, you're already together, you're already connected, and there are a lot of things that you share in common. That's another way that you absolutely know that this is the right person. If you haven't met them yet, when you meet them, you will feel like you are mirroring each other. Like you feel like You'll feel like you're twinning. Like, you know, like if you don't know them and you meet them and you connect and you start getting to know each other and you start talking, you're going to be like, oh my God, we're like twins. You know, like there's going to be a lot of camaraderie. There's going to be a lot of shared values, shared experiences, shared ways of thinking. You may even like the same ice cream flavor. You know what I mean, right? So there's going to be some lovely, pleasurable mirroring here, things that are going to make you feel that, wow, there is a connection here. There's something here that we need to definitely explore. And what's interesting here is also that, you know, you will see the cycles, you will feel the cycles that you both have been through that have brought you to one another. And again, I feel like part of that cycle for your person is whatever was that former marriage or former relationship, right? They're coming out of the momentum of that cycle. So there's definitely a divine timing here, but that timing is coming through now, as in it's a very fresh energy that is coming through here for both of you. You've both been through certain cycles in life. You've both learned a lot of lessons from those cycles. You've definitely been caught off guard by some of the force of that momentum. See, there's definitely been some momentum going on in each of your experiences that may have caught you off guard, but you've learned how to deal with it. You've resolved it. There's a divine timing to that resolution, and that's why I feel like it's now. To me, this is the card of you are now ready to receive one another because you have prepared the field. You know, you've made your preparations. You have opened up the space. And if you haven't already, you're coming to it very, very soon. Both of you. You're both very, very close to that sense of, okay, I am so ready now. Okay, so if you already know this person, you're both coming into that place of I'm ready for this deeper commitment. I'm ready to take this to the next level. I'm ready to receive everything that I want. If you haven't met yet, this is your future love, then you are very close to meeting them. Like that, the timing is coming through very, very quickly here. Both of you are coming up to this level of preparedness. Like you're ready to receive. You're almost there. So start looking around. You know, for those of you who are looking for love, start putting yourself out there as you feel that you are ready to receive. Start creating the space because this person will be coming in. And I feel like you will know, like based on what you just heard here, you will know they will be unique. Again, because I feel like they have these incredible kind of more traditional values. They're very solid. They're very direct. They will stand out to you. They will not blend in with the crowd. So if you're ready, start opening yourself up. If you're already with this person, know that you are now transitioning to that next level. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I have created for you, all of the links are in the box below. Make sure that you do give this video a thumbs up. It's free and it means so much to me. And if it resonates with you, please do also subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to also leave me a comment. I love hearing from you. Thank you so much. I love you all, and I'll see you all on the next video. All right, my beautiful group 3 who chose the King of Swords. Here is all about your current or future love. Let's see what we have here. Assessing. Surrender, defensiveness. Give your relationship a chance. And this one is very special because I picked out your person's animal spirit to give you more clarity on, you know, what they are all about, really what makes them tick, what is their identity all about. And we're going to get to this card in a moment, but you got Fox and Clever. Very interesting. So I'm getting a very interesting energy from your person. So it is, you know, very similar in the sense that if you already know this person, if you're already connected to them, I'm sure you have discovered some of these qualities already, but I do feel that there are things that you may not know. So just deeper issues, deeper things that are going to help you as you gain more knowledge about this person, that are going to help you navigate this relationship and build with them the relationship that you really want. Because, you know, what I'm getting from this is, it's again, very, you know, I have to say, Spirit has been so incredible, because I feel like each of these energies that we've done for every single pile, for every single king that we've covered, all of these energies have been truly in alignment with the original element. So this being the King of Swords, I feel like all of these are very much in alignment to the kinds of things you would naturally see in a King of Swords. So what I'm getting from your person is that they are definitely a lot in their head, in their mind, air sign, assessing. Okay, this is somebody who is constantly assessing. I can see that this person is kind of like somebody who makes lists of pros and cons. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a physical list of like things they write down, but I feel like in their mind, they're constantly evaluating, constantly assessing what's good, what's bad, what they want, what they don't want. There's this constant kind of revelation, processing, you know, like I'm getting the image of like, you know, like a cash register or like a adding machine, you know, back in the day when you would have like these machines where you're constantly like, you know, this plus this plus this minus that, this minus, like it's constant whirring of a machine. And that's what I'm seeing in terms of how your person's mind works. Like they're extremely smart, they're extremely clever. They're also a very faster moving energy. I'm also getting like this is somebody who sometimes makes decisions off the cuff or on the fly, as in sometimes because they're constantly assessing, they do tend to make decisions quickly, and sometimes that works for them, sometimes it does not work for them, because there's a swiftness oftentimes to their approach. So if you already know this person, you're already connected to them, you may have seen these qualities, because I feel like they can be very exciting in that way. This is somebody who comes off very high energy, high excitement. They can be a bit impulsive, you know, like they can be like somebody who wakes up this morning and says, you know what? I feel like just getting in my car and taking a trip to, you know, whatever is like the next exciting town or the next exciting region that's near you. You know, I feel like they can be very impulsive. They can just kind of wake up one morning and want to do something, and they're the type to just go ahead and do it, you know? So they can be very exciting. They can be somebody that is very, very attractive because of that quality. I feel like excitement follows them wherever they go, or they like generate or create their own excitement. And I'm also getting the energy that they love to kind of share that excitement with other people. So this is the kind of person who will call up their, you know, best friend. If they're not in a relationship, they'll call up their best friend and say, oh, let's just take off today. Let's like play hooky from work and let's just take off and go someplace today, you know. Or if they're in a relationship, they may call you up and say, let's just take the day off today, call in sick or call in something, and let's just like get into a car and go wherever we feel like going, right? So there's a very excitement type of energy here. Because this person is very, very sharp, they're very smart, they're very clever in getting what they want. I'm also getting an energy that they can also be a little bit devious with this fox's energy, but again, not in a bad way, but because they're very clever and their mind kind of works in ways that other people's minds sometimes don't work. Like, you know, more in this kind of like, where is my next level of excitement? Where is my next kind of adventure? Or where is the next thing I want to do? There is definitely something here where there's a bit of a trickier energy, like a trickster energy. So I'm feeling like your person likes to play practical jokes. You know, they like to make fun. They'll be the person who plays jokes and pranks on other people. They may have done that quite often in the past. So there's a very playful energy about them. So I feel like, again, if you know them, you will see this part of them. If you have not met this person yet, then what you're calling into your life right now is a person who has that quality. Like they like to make pranks, they like to make jokes, they can be very lighthearted. I also feel that they're very likable. Okay, they have an energy that is very universally likable to other people. Other people, when they meet them, they don't know, they don't see very quickly yet that kind of like the depth of that processing, the depth of the brain that is working underneath here. Initially, all people see is the fun, the laughter, the cleverness, the likability, right? Like this person is extremely amiable, very well liked by people around them. But what people don't see unless they're really close to this person is how deeply they actually do think underneath that prankster, trickster kind of quality. So if you are just getting to know this person, if you have just kind of fallen for each other and you're still in that process of getting to know each other, I feel like Spirit wants you to know that there is definitely a lot of deeper thought that is lurking underneath this person's personality. So they do think very deeply. They do assess things. You know, they're not superficial, even though they may seem like it. If it from the kind of from just that getting to know you point, like, they're not as casual or as superficial as they may let on. Okay, there's something very deeper. I feel like it's like there's depth there. There's like deeper waters that are running underneath the surface level of this person's personality. And I feel that in the past, one of the things that has not worked well for them in relationships is that they tend to give up quickly. Okay, again, because of that impulsive quality, I do feel that your person has given up on relationships faster in the past. So one of the lessons that they do need to learn is to give relationships a chance, to give it time, to nurture, not to just give up on something and say, well, at the first sign of problems, this isn't going to work out. So this is something that they definitely need to learn, because I said before, there is a bit of an impulsive quality. They also tend to be a bit defensive. And this is another reason why in the past they have given up on relationships before actually giving them the chance. See, defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So what you may notice if you're already connected to this person is that they do tend to be a bit flighty. They can, if you have a discussion or a disagreement on something, they can get a bit defensive, because again, we're looking at the King of Swords energy here. So a lot of mental energy going on there. And when you have somebody who is very much in their head, in their minds, they can tend to be a bit more defensive when they are questioned or when they are up against another mind that is equally clever, right? So that's something that you should be aware of. So again, if you don't know this person yet, this is how you will know them when you meet them. They can tend to be a bit defensive. There's a lot going on under the surface, even though they may seem very adventurous and very impulsive and very exciting in a certain way. They may even tell you, hey, my relationships in the past have been shorter. Like I may not have been in any very long-term relationship. So that's another way you'll recognize this person, that, they may have been in a lot of more shorter relationships in the past, but they've definitely learned their lessons from that. And now they are coming into a place where they are ready to give a relationship a real chance. They don't want these shorter relationships anymore. They want to actually commit to something real, commit to something that can be permanent. So see, with this fox's energy, with the fox being their spirit animal, you are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. So see, right now, it's like they've been open to romance, but more to like short-lived romance, not this long-term, stable, good romance. But this person, see, that's because they're very fast, swift, and smart. See? And they like to solve problems. So that's why they're also very adventurous, in their work. Another way that you may recognize them if you don't know them already is that they may have the kind of work that is very solution oriented. They may be in a line of business where they have to solve problems, where they have to creatively look for solutions to problems in society or in the world. Okay, so that's another way you may know them. They're very solution oriented. Their mind is very innovative. That's why the impulsiveness also comes into it. They may be in technology, or they may be in some sort of a field where they create new products or new solutions to world problems. That might be another way in which you will recognize who they are. They have a very innovative mind, okay? So their mind is always thinking, always looking for the next problem to solve. Your person may even be some sort of an inventor. Like they may like to invent things. They may like to putter around, in their garage trying to fix things or make new things, or there's some kind of energy there as well that they like to kind of imagine or design new things, okay? So that may be another way that you recognize this person. So what else does Spirit want us to know? All about your current or new person that is coming in your future. Wow, interesting. Wow, all right. So what I'm feeling here is that if you are currently in a connection with this person, you may notice that they are right now going through some sort of maybe more difficult or challenging cycle, okay? They are definitely stressed about something. They have some stressors in their life. They have certain things that may be keeping them up at night. With this Nine of Swords, I feel this goes back to what I was feeling about their work. I feel like many of these people are in some sort of a job that may be high pressure, high stress, where there's a lot of pressure to deliver results. So I feel like in their job, they may have a lot of stress. They may be distracted by certain deliveries that they have to have. I'm also feeling that they're for some of them, this is not for everybody, but for some of them, I'm feeling that there's something that they need to deliver by the end of this year. So this is a deadline that is weighing upon them right now. And again, it has to do with either work or finances or some sort of a collaboration. For some of you, your person is in a business and they also have a business partner. And I feel like that's also causing them some sort of stress, like something going on with the business partner, or they have certain financial goals that they need to hit by the end of the year. So there's a lot of stress to hit that. Otherwise, the partnership may be threatened. So there's something here that needs to get done, that your person is feeling very, very pressured in terms of delivering the results that are going to be required in order to move forward really strongly in the next year. Okay, so that's something else that is going on here. For those of you who don't know this person, they're still coming into your life sometime in the future. I feel like you will also be able to identify them in this same way, is that when you meet them, when you start getting to know them, they may confide in you that they have a stressful job, that they have a job that requires a lot of deadlines, a lot of deliverables, or a lot of projects that are in the works, and they have to literally have their finger in every pie there, as in they have some sort of a say or a role in multiple projects at their work that really stress them out. They have a lot of responsibility. They may even be an entrepreneur, so they have multiple products that they may be developing, in their own company. So this is another way that you may, be able to identify who this person is. They'll have very exciting things going on, but sometimes with a lot of those exciting things that are going on financially, work or career-wise, it also comes with its own set of challenges and stress points, right? So that may be something that your person may say to you, gosh, I like you so much, I want to get closer to you, but I do have this one issue, like my work right now is super crazy, so I might be a little bit distracted by that. But that doesn't mean that they don't want to get to know you, because see, with this High Priestess energy, I feel like regardless of what their distractions are, your person is looking for a deep spiritual connection, okay? I feel like they've had superficial stuff in the past, but they want to move forward from that Six of Swords. Like they've had flings in the past. I do again feel from this person that they've not had significant long-term relationships. And if they did, it may be 1 out of like 5 relationships they've had. Not that much. They are used to more short-lived relationships, and they're kind of getting tired of that. So again, if you are connected to them at this time, this is somebody who, you know, is really wanting a deeper connection with this High Priestess energy. They're tired of short, casual relationships. They feel like their energy drains on them, and they want to move forward with this Six of Swords. They don't want those kind of relationships. They really want to move forward to a next, kind of like that next level in life. They feel that they've taken on a lot of responsibility in their work, and now they're ready to take on more in their personal life. You know, like they feel like they're growing into a deeper version of themselves as they become more self-confident in their work. And I feel like for them, work is a big part of their identity. It's a big part of their character. So as they have grown in responsibilities and position in their work, they also want equal growth in their personal life, in their romantic life. So they're now looking for something deep, something deeper than they've ever experienced. And I do feel that it scares them, the idea of having something deep, because we're also getting this Ten of Swords. It's like, you know, like there is a bit of fear here. They know that they've come to the end of a cycle. They know that, you know, all of these shorter relationships that did not work out have left them very drained. Okay, with this Ten of Swords, it's, you know, it's left them emotionally drained, physically drained. They're just tired of, you know, investing in things that don't work out, that are never long term. And, you know, I feel like initially they kind of had a little bit of a player energy. Like they initially in, you know, in the past few years, they had initially kind of enjoyed, you know, jumping around from person to person or relationship to relationship. It was a phase that they had gone through. There was something exciting about that appealed to their very like impulsive, very clever, very trickster, prank-y nature. And because they're very likable, they're very relatable. This is the kind of person who can walk into a bar, event, party, and, you know, just start talking to strangers, and everybody likes them. Like they'll make a ton of friends in everything that they enter into, you know. People will gravitate towards this person because they really do have a good energy. People find this person very relatable. So because of that, your person had gone through a phase where they really enjoyed that. They, you know, they went through a phase of enjoying casual relationships, but they grew out of it. It started becoming very draining for them. It started becoming like, okay, this is more aggravation than it's worth. I think I'm kind of done with that phase. Now I want something deeper, even though it's a little bit scary. It feels a little uncertain. It feels like, you know, wow, like I'm scaring myself, you know, am I ready for this? But I feel like they are with this High Priestess energy. I feel like they're very much now, you know, coming into their own, you know, getting over their fears or hesitation and really looking for something deeper, something stronger, something better than what they've ever had before. And with the Six of Swords, they're literally moving forward, and that is a good thing. So again, if you don't know this person, this is somebody new coming into your life. This is again how you will recognize them. They will literally tell you, look, you know, I've had a lot of short-term relationships in the past. I was a bit of a player or a bit of a, you know, impulsive person. You know, I have, you know, not given relationships a chance much. You know, I haven't been very serious, but now I am ready to stop that. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm ready to give to something bigger than myself. You know, I'm ready to not just look at my own needs, but I'm ready to give and nurture something bigger. So that's another way that you will also be able to tell who this person is. This is the energy that they will be giving off to you. They'll be very relatable, very down to earth, very likable, very, you know, they'll have that really, they'll have this very like, very prankster, but very cute. I feel like I even see kind of like dimples, like when they smile, like they're very like unnerving, like their smile unnerves people. Their smile is what gets everybody drawn into them. Like they have this very sweet, innocent, but very, you know, very, like, you know, like very mischievous kind of energy, right? Like that's another way that you will know them. They're mischievous and fun. And now they're kind of making their way into a deeper, you know, transformation. Look at that. See? Wow. Wow. See? This is a confirmation. So this is, see? they have kind of been in denial about what they're ready for or what they want now in this next phase of their life, especially coming out of this Ten of Swords energy, right? They've come to the end of this denial. They've repressed a lot of these emotions that they've been having about saying, you know, it's time to move on to something better. So, you know, they're done with this repressed emotion and this denial, because I do feel that they also experienced a bit of drama in the past with these short-lived relationships. They always kind of blew up in their face, like, you know, like they did definitely had their fair share of drama from, you know, not being fully responsible in these shorter relationships that they've had in the past. And so this is why they're coming out of that denial and they're coming into true transformation. This is beautiful energy. And again, I feel like they're coming to this because of the losses that they had experienced in the past. Again, back to that Ten of Swords, there were certain types of losses that they experienced where they really were challenged by the universe, by divinity, by source, to say, look, you know, you need to define who you really are now, okay? Because you are not this person anymore. You're not this impulsive person moving about from person to person anymore. There's something more to you, and you need to find out who that person is. See, loss of self and identity. So they went through a process where they had to redefine who they are, because what they were before was no longer working for them. And they were tired of feeling the pain and the suffering that came from not being in alignment with who they really are. And so this is why they had this beautiful breakthrough. And so I feel that they have, you know, really done a lot when it comes to their material world, as we said before, with their job being very demanding, you know, stressful. I feel like, again, they have a lot of projects going on when it comes to the innovative work that they do. And I feel like they're coming to a place in their life where they're feeling really good about that. They're getting a handle on it. They've made their peace with the fact that their work is stressful, it is demanding, but they're almost feeling like, you know, it's okay. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's very exciting to me. And it's also very materially satisfying. So they've made a good amount of money. They're happy with the money that they're making. They're happy with where they are right now, even though it may be stressful and challenging, but they're okay. They're willing to give that energy there. They're willing to make that sacrifice. And now what they're looking for is the next level transformation in their personal life with you. So they are looking for something deep, something permanent, and you are definitely going to see that coming out more and more within them. So if you're already together, you're going to see this coming out of your person. You're going to see them going in this direction. If this is somebody who is new, who is coming into your life, I feel like you will be able to tell what this person is like, what they're all about. It's going to be very clear to you. So I'm so excited for all of you. Let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. If you like this video, please do make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel and it means so much to me. And of course, if it resonates, please do subscribe and share as well. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I'll see you all on the next video. My beautiful group 4 that chose the King of Wands. Here is your reading all about your current or your future love. So let's see what we have here. The Path. Surrender to receiving support and love. Keep an open mind. And I chose this to give you your person's animal spirit. What is your person's animal spirit is going to give us even more clarity and depth on who your person is. So we'll get to this one in just a moment, but your person's animal spirit is the humpback whale, the singer. Beautiful. All right, so what I'm feeling here is that right away I'm getting a very, very distinct feeling that your person, whether you have already met them, they are connected to you, you are in a relationship, or whether this is the person that you are attracting next into your life, I'm feeling that this is somebody who is very fiercely opinionated and very fiercely independent, okay? Almost to the point of it is hard for them to let other people help them, okay? There's a lot of pride that is coming through here. And I don't mean that in any kind of bad way. I just feel that, this is somebody who has really made it their kind of dominant intention in life to be self-sufficient. And I'm getting the energy that there's a very specific reason for this. I feel like your person has been challenged from a young age in order to be this way. I don't feel that this is something that came naturally to your person. As in, I don't feel like this was just a natural element of their personality. I feel like the reason why your person is fiercely opinionated and fiercely independent or self-sufficient is because they are a product of something that happened to them when they were young. Okay, so I'm getting the energy, this is for some of you, not for everybody. I feel the energy that either your person lost an important person in their life when they were young. Either they lost a mother or a father or both, or there was some sort of disruption in their youth. Either the loss of a parent or the loss of guidance or the loss of something that they needed for their own sense of security. Okay, there was something lost here. And as a result of that, your person was taught at a very young age by life, by situations in life, that they had to fend for themselves, okay, that they had to be very emotionally strong and that they had to almost become independent or stand on their own 2 feet way earlier than they should have been expected to. Okay, so I feel it's sad. I feel a sad energy from your person. I feel like this is a wound that they do carry with them, but I'm not feeling that they haven't tried at least to heal from it. I'm not feeling an energy of somebody who is very deeply traumatized. I feel like this is a wound that they carry with them, but they have also healed a lot from it. But it's definitely left its residue, right? And the residue that it has left on them is this constant need to be self-sufficient. So they do have a hard time accepting love and support from other people. There's a sense of guilt that they feel if they ask for help. They have a hard time asking for help, especially if they're going through difficulties or challenges. Your person, one of the great lessons that Spirit wants them to learn and is working, their spirit guides are working with your person at this time to learn this lesson, that it is okay to ask for help. You don't have to have so much pride and so much guilt within you that you feel like, you know what, I can't burden the people that I love or the people that love me with my challenges. I have to handle them by myself because I've been doing that since I was young. So when you've been doing that since you were a young person, it's hard to rely upon other people. It makes you feel weak. It makes them feel a little bit weak. It makes them feel burdensome. It makes them feel guilty and ashamed. So I feel like one of the great lessons that your person is working on right now is opening up their heart and surrendering to, receiving love and support from other people, and finally admitting to themselves and to the world that, you know what, we can't do things alone all the time. There's only so much we can do, that we as human beings on this journey have every right to seek and receive love and support, and to do the same, like pass it forward, right? Pay it forward to others as well, that we are all here to love and support one another, to give and to receive of that love and support. So see, it says, allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Okay, so if you are already connected to this person, you've probably seen this already within them. They're very proud, they're very self-sufficient, they're very independent. They're always looking for their own path. They're always on their own path. And sometimes this path has been quite lonely for them. So I feel like they're coming again into this very significant phase in their life where they realize that they've been walking this path alone for quite some time, and that it is okay to lean on someone else. It is okay to lean upon somebody that they love. I think they're feeling tired. They're feeling tired. Look at this ladder and look at this person. See, they're by themselves. See? And they're constantly climbing this ladder. They're constantly looking for this path and climbing the ladder of their life on their own. There's nobody here with them. They're very solitary. So I feel like your person is definitely lonely. They have kind of cornered themselves into this position of loneliness, of solitary, of being solitary, of being in solitude, because they always feel like they have to walk their own path. Nobody can walk it with them. So again, if you are already connected to them, if you're already in a relationship with them, you may notice that when things get difficult, instead of pulling you to them or leaning on you or asking for help, they push you away. They kind of go back to this solitary path. And sometimes it may be hard for them to keep an open mind to opening themselves up and to being vulnerable and to showing that side of themselves and asking for help. So I feel like, again, one of their big lessons that the universe, that spirit is really challenging them to accept is that they need to open up their mind. They really do need to do things differently. And again, very interesting that this is coming through as the King of Wands energy, because I do feel that, you know, Wands is the energy of action, passion, purpose, knowing your path and taking the action that you need in order to go down that path the way you need to. And I do feel that that is why divinity has stepped in to say or to teach your person that it is time for them to do things differently, that the way that they've been taking action so far has kept them on a lonely path. It's kept their journey very solitary. So if you have not met this person and this is somebody who, and this is the person who is coming into your life, this is how you will recognize them. They will very clearly convey to you, or you'll be able to very clearly see that they have been single for some time, that they may not have been, like, you know, they may have dated a little bit here and there, but nothing significant. They may come across as somebody who is kind of used to solitude, used to being on their own. That's not to say that they don't have friends. They do have friends, but they do very much value their alone time. This is somebody who values that time because that's what they're used to. You will also see within them that they have a hard time asking for help. So this can even be as simple as, like, you know, like if they're lost and they're, say, you know, they're not getting a signal on their phone and they actually need to ask somebody for directions, or they need to ask somebody for, hey, I'm looking for this place. Even those kind of simple things, they may resist. They may have a hard time asking for help in even the most simple ways. They tend to want to always take care of everything by themselves. You may also see in them, if this is somebody that is still not yet in your life, but is your future love, they're coming into your life, you'll also know them as somebody who, you know, may not have the most open mind. They may not be the most open to new experiences, but they're trying to change that. They're trying to, you know, they're trying to transform that energy because they know that it's very limiting for them. Now let's take a look at their spirit animal, the humpback whale, the singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. So see, I feel like this humpback whale being your person's spirit animal is very significant because this is really about trusting, you know, trusting others to me. And healing that part of yourself that keeps you closed off from the love and connection and nurturing that you can receive from other people. So to me, the whale and the singing of the whales is really about community. It's about, you know, reaching out and feeling the love of those around you. And that is why I feel like, again, Spirit is saying again and again that your person right now is really being asked by Spirit to open up their hearts, open up their minds to doing things differently, to not isolate themselves anymore. But like these whales, look, there's more than one whale here, right? They travel as a family, and they're very deeply connected, and they do help one another. They sing to one another. They even communicate with one another. So I feel like no matter how isolated it may seem on the surface, there is a deeper sense of community that your person is wanting to access. I feel like there is a definite desire within them to be part of something bigger, to be part of a deep soul connection with you, but also to have connections with friends and family and with everybody in a way that they haven't been able to so far. So I do feel that in meeting you, connecting with you, falling in love with you, it's going to be a really beautiful part of their journey. It's going to be all of the steps that they take in order to finally open up their mind and heart and open up that portal fully to that path of love and connection, not just with you, but also with other people, friends, family, co-workers, and the world. Like, I feel like your person is on the precipice of opening themselves up in a new and very profound and impactful way. And that is how you will know if they are new to you, who they are. And if you're already connected to them, you will be able to see them, you know, coming into this transformation of like, okay, I don't want to be lonely anymore. I don't want to be this lonely, solitary figure anymore. I want to open up my life and my heart to you and to a greater community of friends and family around us who support us and who love us. Okay, so there's healing that is also happening here, healing from their past or whatever it was that caused them to be this solitary figure in the first place. So what more can you tell us, Spirit? What more do we need to know and all about your current and future love? Yeah, lovely. Wow. Oh my gosh, see? I am so not surprised. We have the Hanged Man, the Tower, Eight of Wands, and Eight of Swords. 2 8s here. Very interesting. So here's what I'm thinking. And, you know, it's very powerful because we have 2 major arcana here. So your person, like I said, they are ready for a deeper and better experience than what they've experienced in the past here in life, in love, in everything. And what's really important is we're also getting faster moving energy here. So I feel like this transformation is here. The time is now. There is not a lag period here, because to me, the combination of the Tower and the Eight of Wands tells me that your person's time has come. Okay, their time for transformation, their time for moving on, their time for coming into this connection with you is now, now, and now. There is no waiting or lagging period here. There is a fast moving energy that is coming in here. The Tower is really coming down fast for your person. So I feel like there's 2 energies here. The Tower is the energy for those of you who are currently already with this person. They are absolutely coming into a brand new way of thinking and being. Okay, this Tower of their old sense of self is coming down. This Tower of their kind of, you know, self-imposed solitary confinement, you know, cutting themselves off from other people, not being open to other people in their life, is coming down and coming down fast because they simply just do not want to be alone anymore. They really want love in their life. They really want to open themselves up. So for those of you who are in a connection, I feel like this is your person's energy. For those of you who are, you know, calling in love, calling in this person as your future love, this Eight of Wands tells me that they are coming in fast. Okay, that, you know, start looking around, start looking around at who's around you, start making connections, start keeping your, you know, creating a sacred space and opening up the door for this person to come in, because they are coming in very, very fast. Now, the interesting thing about this Hanged Man and this Eight of Swords is that To me, this represents the fact that your person has been in a kind of a static energy for a while now with this hangman. They've kind of been, hanging between two worlds. And that has been the world of them being on their own, being very much like almost like this hermit's energy, very solitary kind of figure, feeling lonely, feeling isolated. I'm also feeling that with the pandemic, I feel like your person was affected even more, and the pandemic may also have been a very eye-opening experience for them. So again, this tower may also be related to that as they were experiencing that further loneliness and further solitude, it really did open up their eyes. It really did show them that they do want something more. They want love. They want support. They've been hanging around in this kind of between two worlds for a very long time, and they're uncomfortable now. It hurts enough that they want a change. They've been seeking this enlightenment, because this hangman is also about, being on a temporary pause because you're trying to figure out what your next step is, trying to figure out what is the next level of what you are ready for, and trying to actually be honest with yourself. I really feel that your person has gotten to a place where they are now brutally honest with themselves, and they know that what they've been doing in the past is no longer going to work in the present or the future, and they really do want love. They've been alone for too long, and so they're coming out of this hanged man, right? They're coming out of this static energy, and it's really powerful because this Eight of Swords also represents doing things a particular way for too long. So again, I feel like your person, they know that they have been shutting themselves off or limiting themselves or self-sabotaging themselves for far too long, and it has to end. And that is why I'm loving the fact that they are definitely coming out of this energy and coming out of it rather quickly, right? With these very fast moving cards, fast results, fast moving changes, Wands energy, again, this being the King of Wands reading. So again, I feel like your person is definitely action oriented. The reason why they have been very static is because they didn't quite know what action to take. They didn't quite know what path they were supposed to go down, right? And so I feel like as that has become clear to them, now they're going to start moving, okay? They're going to start moving forward in a much faster way. So if you know them already, if you're connected to them already, you're going to see some fast moving changes in them. If this is somebody who you are calling into yourself, you're going to see a person who is very motivated to find a really amazing partner. Okay, they're motivated to move forward. See, oh my gosh, lovely. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming what I was just saying exactly as I was saying it. Look at this. Your person is going to deeply appreciate you. Okay, they are going to see you for the beautiful person that you are. So they're going to come into this relationship with a very deeply appreciative viewpoint of you. If you are already with them, they deeply appreciate you and the love that you're bringing and the fact that your presence is helping them to open up. If this is a new person, when they meet you, they're going to totally love you. They're going to love everything about you. They're going to be like, oh my God, this is what I have been waiting for. You're going to feel their deep sense of appreciation. And look at this. For both of you, whether you are currently with this person or whether this is the person you're calling in, this person is going to be ready for a commitment, because again, we saw this fast moving energy with this Eight of Wands and the Tower, right? They've learned their lessons and now they are ready for something more. They are ready for love, for marriage, for commitment, for a real outcome. So they are going to be offering you a commitment rather quickly. Okay, so if you're with this person right now, this relationship will be on a fast track. It's going to go places pretty fast. If you are calling this person in and you're going to be meeting them soon, you may find that this relationship progresses pretty quickly, because I feel like you're both are going to be very clear on what it is that you want. So when you're very clear on what you want and you see it before you, you see it right in front of you, then it becomes so clear. Like there's no question of dilly-dallying. There's no question of, oh, I need to think about this. It's going to be very clear who you are to one another. And I feel like you guys are going to build some really beautiful memories together. There's going to be a lot of richness, a lot of beauty, a lot of deep, heartfelt connection and support and love that is going to come through this connection. And you're going to very quickly, I feel like, again, this is a relationship that's on the fast track. I feel like you're going to quickly build some solid and beautiful memories and experiences together that's going to bond you even further, and that's going to take you even more solidly towards this commitment and this outcome. Beautiful. I just love it. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or if you'd like to order any of these oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. Please do give this a like and a thumbs up. It's free and it really helps the channel. And if it resonates, please do subscribe and join the family. I love you guys. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you all on the next video.